Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Ark Survival Ascended, and today I have a lot of things planned, but main goal is to try and team up a max level ice elemental that I found on the map earlier. Now, before I do this, I want to go ahead and get some sushi. Let me just quickly level my mouse. I haven't done that yet. But I want to go down into the underwater ocean and get some prime meat so I can get some sushi, which will be really helpful for taming this thing up just in case I end up hurting its effectiveness, though I seem to have a way that I might be able to tame it without hurting the effectiveness due to the cannon, but we'll wait and see. So I just want to quickly head down here first, but afterwards, I'm going to hopefully use the thing to see how well it can do for taming a Giga. Now, I know Gigas can normally punch through elemental armor. I don't know if they can do that to tamed elementals, or if it's just tamed Gigas to wild elementals, so we'll have to see. I'll have to go get up some wyvern milk so I can resist the so I can not get bled, but I'm hoping that I should hopefully be able to tame up because there's currently two 150 female Gigas on the map, which the Giga that we have is a male. Unfortunately, I don't have a Giga Heart, so I'm going to have to kill one of them, so I'm probably going to try and test to see which one has better melee damage and which one has better health. In fact, while I'm moving, let me just see. Okay, our Giga actually has a decent amount of melee damage. I'm fine taking 39, but I want to get a female Giga because I'm thinking if I can't manage to kill Grendel with my mutated Elder Claws, which are coming along slowly, but they're getting there, I might end up adding a pair of Gigas because Evo Gigas can be brought into boss arenas. I have been hearing a lot of things about Grendel recently, and apparently it's a lot harder than I originally thought, so I'm wanting to make some preparations to have to fight him multiple times in anticipation that I'm not going to be able to beat him first try, but hopefully it won't come to that, but I'm kind of guessing that it's going to inevitably go wrong. So, first attempt, I'm just going to try it with Elder Claws and a U-tie. I'm thinking if that fails, I'll try bringing in a pair of Gigas, and I might get myself a Stego that I can use, because I know he summons Vultures, and, well, I don't really want to have to deal with vultures hitting me, so a Stego will be able to protect me, as well as from dismounting, which I've heard that he apparently can dismount you, so might be nice to just have a way to resist all that. But anyway, yeah, that's for a later date. Max Lomosa will be taming that today, but yeah, I just need to quickly go find some Tuso so I can get a bit of prime meat so I can make some sushi. And then I will make the sushi, we'll head up, we'll go, hopefully the ice golem's still over there, can knock it out, and then I'll go get some wyvern milk, and then we can kill the first of the Gigas, and then we can try to tame the other one. And yeah, hopefully it all goes well and things don't go too awry, but this is Ark, so pretty decent chance that things aren't going to go completely as planned. But yeah, hopefully there's a Tuso around here somewhere. There's normally some right around in this area by the lava. Forgot to turn off bloom so I don't have to stare at all these bright lights, but they'll be fine. Hopefully there's one down here. If there is an alpha, I did bring a female, so I can pull her out if need be, but I think we should be fine with just the male. Yeah, we can just take this one out. I might take a couple of these out. I don't know how much prime meat I should be expecting to get out of a Tuso, but I'm not exactly expecting too much. Oh, let's see. Oh, never mind. That's a lot. That's more than enough. All right. Unfortunately, I did end up losing my Hydro, so can't really use my Hydro down here anymore. But yeah, Bosa is more than capable. It's not nearly as fast, but it'll get the job done. So yeah, I will spare you guys the boredom of watching me swim all the way home. So I will go make the sushi, and then I will bring you guys back when I'm up at the golem. Alright, I'm up here in the snow, and the golem is right over there. So now I just need to go ahead and clear the area out of anything that might cause a problem with the taming, so I'll just bring out Abomination. I think, yeah, he's already on aggressive, so I'll have him just take things out. Now, the strategy that I'm going to use to try and tame this thing is to try and trap it. I found that using a trap similar to this might work. It worked when I tested it out earlier, but I'm gonna have to build a little bit of it after I aggro it. Here, I'll help him out. Yep. Just want to make sure the area is relatively clear, so things aren't going to be too dangerous. Here, just whistle them onto passive real quick. I think we should be okay. All right. I'm going to pull out Loki now, so I can go ahead and tank this thing while I lead it up into the trap. Oh, I'm too heavy, aren't I? I need to stop carrying my bio grinder with me. Here, this first. I also brought along my horse, which I haven't seen for a very long time, because I want to try putting the cannon on a cart. That way I can wheel it around a little bit easier than normal. So I'm just gonna pop down right there. I guess I can store all the cannonballs inside my horse for now. Good enough. I'll just take the canteens out. There we go. Oh, it's still 20 levels. Yeah. Guess that's what happens when it's been sitting in a cryo ball for weeks. That bear might be a problem. Never mind. I just need to hope this thing doesn't hit me. Looks very nice. I like the blue. I guess it's technically flesh. Here, I should probably get this ready. Need to stay really close to it, otherwise it's gonna lose aggro, so. I think we should be able to put the gate up. Right there. Right there. Nah, I think I messed something up. Yeah. Alright, I see where I messed up. It might actually be trapped, though. It might not be able to fit through that opening. Actually, I think it can. Nah, I walked out. Got back in, though. Nah, it just completely meshed through it. Might take a very specific spot to actually trap it. Here, let me just pick this up. Here, let me see if I can pull him around this way. I'm trying to think where I messed up at. This, I think, was too close. Let's try and lure it back in. I doubt that completely closing it off will fix it, but might be able to. Oh, did not mean to do that. Here, I'll just pick it up with my structure gun. There we go. I'll see if I can lure him in this way. Maybe I can just get him stuck back here. Okay, there we go. Come on, a little bit more. I think that should be good enough, right? Yeah, alright. Hopefully now he's not so trapped that he can just jump out, but at the same time, hopefully he's not going to be able to just run around freely, so let's see. Just tank that. Whoa, hold on. Okay, I think we're okay now? I need to bring the cannon really close, though, that way he doesn't, hit it with a boulder. Okay, I think this is about as good as I'm going to be able to get it. I'll take all the cannonballs back. I think this should be good. Okay, that just hit the horse. I think that'll hit it. Let's see. Oh, perfect. Alright, still works. Should just have to do this a few times. I'm not seeing any damage numbers pop up, so I think we're okay. That's still working. I wish that cannonballs could stack simply to make the fire rate of the cannon faster. Nope, still can hit it. Okay, a little bit more. One more? I think. Oh, yep, there it goes. Okay, fortunately now I just have to wait until this thing eats. Oh, very good health stat. Oh, they don't have an auction stat though, never mind. What they did. Here, just give it that. Effectiveness is perfect. Okay. I don't know if that's because it's, in a trap like this, or if that's because, in ASA they just changed it so they don't take the, damage from the cannon. I guess I could quickly go check. There's probably another one over here. Oh. I mean, on one hand I want to, on the other hand, I don't. I'm already kind of stretching to see what use I can get out of this thing, but it's right there. You know, maybe I'll tame it later. Maybe we'll see. But yeah, right now I don't really have the metal to go ahead and do that. So, can I actually pick the horse up if it has a cart? I can't. Okay. But yeah, I don't have the resources to make that. I really need to go farm more metal. But yeah, maybe I'll tame it later on, and maybe if this one has really bad stats or something. I don't really know what I can use a golem for that much. There isn't too many uses in PvE for golems, but oh well. Either way, that went pretty well. I was honestly expecting that to go pretty bad, and suddenly I tamed all those Archelon up for nothing. You know what though? Here, I will quickly check to see if they do take the splash damage. I'll just quickly test that out on this other one over here. Because I do want to know that. That'll determine how easy these things are to tame now. That was the main thing that always kept me from taming them back on Survival Evolved, is simply because you can't get them to 100% effectiveness, and I have an unhealthy obsession with everything I tame has to be done at perfect effectiveness, so yeah, I'll just go ahead and put this down again, and I feel like I didn't use up as many cannonballs as I thought. I think I made 20, right? And oh yeah, no. That didn't take as much as it should have. I'm only one cannonball short of being able to tame this one, actually. Here, anyway. Let's just quickly get it mad. I'll just poke it this way, I guess. Oh, I'm gonna need to aim a bit higher. Wait, did that count? Oh, forgot to reload it. Just gonna pick that up. I think the cart's gonna get broken here. Let's quickly grab it. There we go. Alright, that did count as a headshot from the looks of it, though, so yeah, I guess they just don't take the, recoil anymore. Oh well. Yeah. I might grab that eventually, but for now, I want to go ahead and test out the Gigas. So I think I'm going to use Sapphire to check their health, because she's got the most health out of any creature that I can use my magnifying glass on the back of. The first one's actually right up here, so we can just quickly check this, and then I can head down to the other one, which is down by the loot cave, and check that one next. But yeah. I guess I could also check the traits. Nocturnal, that's not going to be really helpful, but let's see. I need to keep an eye on the damage it does as well as its health. 91, 520, I think. And, well, I just want to get a normal bite, 360. Okay, Okay, so simply just need to head to the other one, and it needs to do either more than 360 damage, or I think it was 91 520 should have been the health. So I'm gonna prioritize health, seeing that damage is the better stat on the Giga that I already have. But if it doesn't have better health, but it does have better damage, I will take it. Let's see. Should be around here somewhere. Remember, it was pretty hard to find it when I was tracking it earlier. I should probably let my stamina come back before I attempt to check this thing out. I think that's it? Yeah, there it is. Okay. Just quickly wait for the stamina to come back. There we go. Actually, for the sake of checking health, I probably could just camo. Well, that's not good. That damage looks to be significantly higher. I guess for a Giga, though, 100 extra damage probably isn't too much higher points, though. I mean, it is a Giga. Check the health. Less health, though. I know Gigas don't get a lot of health per level, so that 1,000 difference could mean a couple points, but that damage is really good. I don't really know how to calculate just how high of damage that is, because if that's like a really high damage stat, then I might want to take it regardless, but I don't think so. I'm guessing that that's probably just a average, probably average damage or something. Here, I'll pick up Sapphire, and we'll go and we'll get the, whoa, go get the Wyvern milk we'll need. Looks like the Golem's taming up pretty fast. Yeah, its effectiveness is still really high. I mean, it's gonna drop a little bit due to just how much food it takes to tame one, but I mean, no special trap with like a blast shield taming a elemental is really nice, so I think I'll just head over to get some Wyvern milk, and then we'll go and try and kill that first Giga. I think I have both my Reaper and my Giga, so I'll probably just have both of them combined. I'll just have them both attacking it, and I'll probably just sit on my Rhino or Sapphire and just shoot at it with my shotgun. But yeah, I will quickly go get some milk, and then I'll bring you guys back when I'm ready to go kill it. Alright, got some milk, and I think I'm ready to go ahead and fight this thing. So just gonna come down here quickly and toss out Abomination and the Giga. Hopefully we don't lose the Giga. I'll need to keep a close eye on its health. I should be able to just very quickly, I'll just give him just give him a bit of damage. Here. Oh no. Alright. Go. Oh, wait, my Rhino got picked up by that. I'll let my Reaper go first. Take the Giga. Give it some milk. Go. Oh, well, that's not good. That damage is just way too much. Yeah, we might be in trouble here. I'll have to keep a very close eye on how bloody he gets. Maybe by some stroke of luck, my Reaper will find a way up here, but I'm not gonna gamble on that. So, be really careful. I don't want to lose this thing. Fortunately, it's tanking all my shotgun shots for the air one. Everyone's getting pretty bloody though. Go. It's annoying that the knockback of the adrenaline roar technically stops my Rhino from flying. I think that we're doing okay. just gotta be really careful, though. Oh. Whoops. Here, I might be able to get a quick look. Not doing too great, but I think we'll be okay. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Hey, look at that. He got to help out after all. Oh, we weren't nearly as low as I thought. Alright. Elemental's all tamed up. Unfortunately, I forgot to bring a saddle for it, so I'll have to head home and grab one. But here, we got our Giga Heart and 2 levels. Unfortunately, I should have tried to get the kill myself so I could get the XP for my Drakeling, but oh well. Yeah, I'll just quickly head back home so I can get a saddle for the Giga, and not the Giga, the Rock Elemental, and then I'll bring you guys back when we're ready to try and tame the Air Giga. Alright, Golem's all tamed up, so just gonna check its stats real quick and give it its saddle. Okay, that's a very good health stat. Technically not, I guess, what I'd consider good health is, I'm pretty sure for a creature without oxygen that is 54, but... Wait a minute, is that? Oh. Why couldn't that have been on the map earlier? Would have made getting Giga Heart a lot easier. Oh well, I guess I'll have one for next time, but yeah. I guess we're gonna be taking this one out. I think I'm gonna sit back on my Rhino. I think what I'm gonna do is pull out the Golem. Elemental Golem. I constantly switch between two. Oh boy. I gotta go fast. And you know what? I just realized that you don't have any Wyvern milk on me. I left it all. Freaking idiots. It didn't consume the Giga Heart. I guess I'll have to quickly go back and see if I can find my Rhino's peg from when I had to quickly pick it up earlier. So, I guess I'll be back. Alright, let's try this again. I ended up having to go get some more. I wasn't really able to find the bag, so I'll just have to use some more that I was able to get from another low-level Wyvern in there. And nothing in here is worth it, so I'll just leave it. But yeah, I will go ahead and toss out the Golem. We'll start with that, then I will go ahead and swap on over to probably my Reapers. It's got the most health next. I guess I'll just give it a little bit of health just in case. You can lead it over here to play with the Giga. And I'm going to start by quickly enraging this thing. So we can get it to stomp. There we go. Just hide behind the Golem and hope that it'll get aggroed to it. I'll have to be really careful. But this is basically very similar to how I ended up taming some Gigas on Extinction, except instead of a rock golem, I used what's called a Dreadnoughtus. And it looks like he's doing a lot more damage than I thought he would, though. Be really careful. Seems to only want to attack me, so I'm gonna have to be close enough that it tries to hit me, but not actually end up getting hit. What's our health looking like? Over half. Try to... There we go. No, wrong way. Be careful though. I don't know how long we have left on the Wyvern milk, so I'll need to be really careful there. I also need to keep an eye on my stamina. Did that not trigger one? Okay, not raged anymore. There we go. Oh. Come on. There we go. Should hopefully be getting pretty tired here. Oh, that was a lot of damage. Are we looking? Oh, we can keep going. Uh-oh. Not if another golem gets involved, though. Here, head over here. So I need you to avoid this other one. I think we got enough. One more. Oh, that's all we need. That's all we need. I just need to hope that that golem didn't damage the Giga. I guess I have, I do have the algae, so if I have to, I can use that. What level is this thing? Level 20. Oh, let's see. Can I get close enough without it aggroing on me? Here, I'll put on my ghillie just to be safe. Let's wake it up fast. Right here. Oh yeah, we're fine. Not as good of health as I'd hoped. Good to know that other one's damage probably wasn't that good. This one's was just really bad. Alright, there we go. Yeah. Really bad damage stat. Here, let's just get out of here. But yeah, alright, that works. We got ourselves a Giga. So now I can at least get imprinted ones. I might try and just find any more. Just any more that I find, I'll just take up. That is, I did not see how good of a stamina stat that is. Holy cow. But yeah, you know, I think I got all the resources. I went home and turns out I have more metal than I thought. So let's go quickly knock down that other elemental just to see if it's got anything better than the one that we already have. Looks like we got some wolves around here, though. I'm gonna have to take care of that. Actually, the mammoths. The mammoths got it covered, I think. Yeah, we can just quickly take this one out, and I think I need to make it a wide. Actually, no, I should be able to make it narrow. It's the narrow angle, and I think just should be two like this. Then I think that should be enough. I still have one more, right? No, where'd it go? Oh, it's right there. That's right. Yep. Reload faster. Alright, you need to go away because you are not in good health right now. I think this might be able to work. Sure. I'll pick these two up. Yeah, I'll make it one wider just to be safe. Swap to my flak so I can actually tank this thing now. It's probably gonna hit me at least once, so may as well be safe. I think that this is what I used last time, right? No, this is way too wide. Struggling. How did I make this last time? It's only been, hasn't even been an hour yet, and I've already forgotten how I made this trap. Let me get you out of here. I'll just go ahead. We'll just go like this and hope that this works. Here, I'll just get him out of the ground real quick. There we go. Okay. Had a concern that was gonna hit me from the back. A little bit more. Really wish I had a riot shield so I could see out of it better. Like having a shield, it's really useful, but at the same time, also takes up a lot of my eyesight, so. There we go. That should keep you in. Right? No, he's gonna be able to climb it. Oh, wait. We good now? I think we might be good. Or he can just walk right on through it. That's fine too. What if we try from this angle? Maybe this angle will work better. We can definitely place that better. I should probably have just put that on my hotbar, but we'll be fine. Okay. I'll walk him in this side. A little bit further, buddy. Come on. Ow. When I said a little bit further, I meant just far enough to get into the trap, not far enough to hit me. Come on. There. Alright, I'll quickly head over this way and see if he can just walk through it. Okay. Are we good, or do I need to be worried? I think we're okay. Yeah, I think we're okay. Alright, I'll just toss out my horse. This mammoth is in a really inconvenient spot. You know, we'll take some damage, but it'll be worth it. Okay, can you please get off the cart, please? Alright, here we go. Where is it? There. Right, this hopefully should work. I think I'm gonna need one over there. That's not gonna work. Oh, maybe it will. I'm gonna aim it up one more though. Oh, never mind. Actually, here. Knockback should put it in the right spot, right? Yeah, there we go. Oh. I don't have as many extra as I did last time, so be careful. Yep. One more up. I think this should still be hidden. Yeah. Mammoth's gonna get in the way. Hopefully it'll just tank the boulder. Last one? Nope, one more. Ah. Alright. Last shot. There we go. Okay. Perfect. I can just pick that up. That is really nice, and I really could have positioned the horse a bit better. Now, let's see what our stats are pre-tame here. It's pretty even. Let's hope we could get some decent damage, but oh well. Fortunately, let's just see. Yeah, 1,000. Unfortunately, golems they're too heavy to be brought into boss arenas, so I couldn't try taking out Grendel with them, but honestly, here, I'm just gonna demo these for the resources. I'm not gonna need them again. 2 golems is already more than I thought I'd end up getting, so I'll go ahead and find something to do with them. I might just sit them around just as a way to help defend my mutation area. I've been using the Giga for that, but if the Giga's gonna have to be busy doing other things, then I can just have the golems do it. I might even be able to use them as a good way to help me take some wyvern eggs. Might be a good way to help kill them, seeing that they're immune to wyvern breath, and I think they're also immune to lava. I'm not 100% sure on that one. I think they sometimes sit above lava. Their hitbox is so high up that they just don't take damage from it, but either way, yeah. These things are pretty nice. This one got really low, but really good way to tank a good amount of damage. Not really sure why I need to tank that much damage, but I do like that their eyes glow blue. I think these are really nice. I probably should have tried to tame a shock golem alongside it, but I personally like the ice ones better, especially with this blue skin it has. It looks a lot more like it's made of ice. The one I tested it on when I was testing out to see if that trap would work had like it was a brownish skin, and that works on a normal rock elemental, but on an ice one it doesn't look nearly as good, so I'm happy that these ones turned out with a little bit more ice looking colors. So yeah, I will just quickly let this thing tame up and bring you guys back when it's there and we can just check it out, and then I'll see if I can take this thing in to take out some wyverns to steal some eggs, I guess. Alright, should be any second now. There we go. Alright, let's see what we got. There's stamina, I guess. I guess its health isn't too much worse, but it's not better. Can't pair them together, so yeah, I'll just quickly swap the saddle and I'll go see how this thing will do against some wyverns. Just to quickly go check it out. Oh, right. Oh. Probably all the metal I have on me from breaking those gates. I'll just swap over to my rhino anyway. There we go. Alright. Yeah, I want to quickly test this thing out, and I also haven't gotten any ice wyvern eggs in a while. I'm honestly not really planning on using ice wyverns, though. I'm probably just going to get a fire one. I've been getting some pretty decent stats, but I still have not managed to get a good level female, so I'm still waiting. I probably could just use any egg that I found, but I'm going to be greedy, so I'm just going to quickly sneak by all this, and I'll take it down and try and take out some of these fire wyverns that are a little bit low level. Let's see, I can probably use that cliff right there as a good spot to start. Let's just see if there's any. Got level 20, definitely want to take that out. I might be able to walk around a little bit. Not too much, though. Here, I'll head over here so I don't have to deal with all these insects first. Here. Which one is it? It's gonna be this one, since our one had 2 levels put in health. There we go. Alright. Let's just launch him away. Not too much damage, but I guess golems aren't really meant for damage. Let's see, this is... Oh. I do not remember these things being this good against stone. They harvest metal at all? Also, that count as a projectile? Would help if I actually hit it. Doesn't look like you harvest metal. Just try and send them off the cliff. I won't. They don't seem to want to get hit by knockback though, so. Oh well. Hopefully the wyvern will fly close enough I can just throw a boulder at it to get its attention, but if not, I'll just go ahead and shoot it. Actually, where'd it go? Guess it just ran away. Alright. Well, that's not fun. Just send him down. Oh, you actually stayed on. Yeah, I guess I'll have to move it. Only just now occurred to me that I don't really have a good way of getting around here. I guess I have Sapphire, so... For some reason, even though you can bring flyers into this cave, if you pick up a flyer and try to redeploy it in a cryoball, it won't let you ride it. Fortunately, with a Rhino, you can just ride passenger and use the whistle go to command to send it to a specific spot that you want it to go to, so you can kind of get out using that, but I would definitely recommend that you just use a rock drake instead. It's definitely a lot safer. Here, looks like we got quite a few in the air up there. Let's see what we're dealing with here. We got 60. Definitely need to get rid of that. 175. Try and avoid getting that one, but we'll see. I'm pretty sure that a golem should be immune to Wyvern Breath. Guess the wall right there probably got the boulder stuck. Definitely not the fastest at killing things, but it's probably one of the better ways to take out wyverns. Seeing them just able to handle their breath. Here, I'll go ahead and probably just put all the points into damage. I don't really think I need to worry too much about health. The other one can be my tanking golem, and this one can be my damaging golem, I guess. I don't really know what I'll need the tanking one for, but we'll see. Maybe the Sidon will need the some form of tanking in order to tame it. I'm gonna have to try and figure out how to tame that thing. It's gonna take me quite a while, but I'll have to figure it out. Where's our wyverns go? There's one of them. I guess I could probably just take this one out with the rifle. Oh, what are you doing? Okay, we're fine. We're fine. It's passive. I'll just drop down. Alright, we'll climb up here, and now that I think about it, I can probably actually just try this by taking an egg, then just sitting in the little nesting cavity. I'll leave that at 175 for now. But I'll head up here, because I'm sure there's tons of bad levels up here. Yeah, level 25. Here, I'll cloak to get to the first nest, and then when I get in there and there's a bunch of them around, I'll just steal the egg, and then they should hopefully all just come. I can just pull out the golem and kill them all. Unless there's just no wyverns here. Well, that about. I thought there were supposed to be wyverns in here. Okay, well, that didn't work. Are they all out here now? Did I miss them somehow? And I'd like to be able to clear through all the bad levels. Guess I won't get to, though. There's not really any around here. At least nothing more than what I can go through with a rifle. Alright, I guess I'll just go do the ice wyverns. I won't grab any of the eggs aside from one to just aggro all of them, but at the very least, killing all of them will give me a bunch of XP for my Drakeling. Wyverns give a good amount of XP, so I can try to do that. I'll come through here eventually and take out all the fire ones so I can get some better eggs spawn. That's on my list of many things to do. I'm still trying to get through Deinonychus eggs and get some Mega Raptor traits, so I got a lot of things on the to-do list, and I'm starting to run out of ideas on what I can really make episodes on. Everything I want to do kind of just involves me mutating something, so I'm getting closer on the Elder Claws. I need to start doing that more, but as you can imagine, Elder Claws are one of the most annoying creatures to mutate. I've mutated a lot of things in my time in this game, and honestly, the Elder Claw is by far the worst I've ever done. I guess I'll have to toss him down there. 20. Alright. You should be able to just sit here and tank all of it. Looks like we are not immune to Ice Wyvern Breath, though. But fortunately, can just tank all of this, so. I'm gonna keep an eye on my XP. I'm getting a decent amount. Might not be as good as going down into the Emerald Forest to try and farm up some Spinos. That was a really good method, but fortunately, this is still a decent one. I need to head down there, though, see if there's any Giganophus down there. Ever since I end up dino wiping, they don't seem to spawn that much anymore, and I really do want to get one to try and help me with taming some Mega Raptors, but it's taking a lot of work. I'll just put everything in damage, honestly. I'm not really that concerned. I'll head to the other side of the trench and see what we can do. I'll also check to see if I can hop in the lava. I don't know if I can, but I want to check it out. Keep an eye on those pyromanes. Forget how slow golems are. I guess speed's not what they're meant for, so. Oh, right. Drop all that, and that hopefully should get all of them mad at me. Yep, that definitely worked. Take a decent amount of damage, but fortunately the natural tankiness of golems is enough to keep me alive, so it's a decent way to clear through this area, I guess. Pretty decent way of getting XP too, which is nice. Back on Ragnarok, when I first tamed a Drakeling, it was a lot harder for me to get XP for it because I didn't know at the time that the level of the Drakeling determines how much experience it gains towards the Dragon Horde key, so now that I know that, I'm glad I got a really good level 1 to make this easier. Yeah. A lot of XP. I mean, yeah, we've gotten over 10,000, so if I just ran through this multiple times, it'd be a really good way to farm up some XP. I'll need stone. Oh, right. I forget that they eat stone. That's weird. These guys are weird. Here, I'll just quickly check if I can dunk them in the lava. Oh, I can. Well, perfect. This will definitely be a nice way to help me get through all the wyverns and clear them out whenever I'm down here, in combination with my rock drake to just steal all the eggs and use this guy. But yeah, here, let me just get out of here and then I can close this off. There we go. Anyway, I think that's gonna be it for this episode. I feel like I got a decent bit done. Was able to get a Giga, 2 elementals, and I'll just get this wyvern egg. I don't really need it, but yeah. I also am glad to learn that you don't seem to have to worry about the splash damage for elementals anymore, and I'm wondering if that's true with Karkanos, actually, because I know that that used to be a bug back when App first came out, but maybe they kept it in. I thought they patched it out, but maybe not. But yeah, so elementals are a lot easier to tame, and I might try and find something to do. I really wish that there was a boss that I could fight with them, but unfortunately they're just too heavy to take into boss arenas, so I'd have to find a world boss or something, so best option would be like a Titan on Extinction, I guess. I wonder how they'd actually do against Titan on Extinction. It might be decent against the Forest Titan. I feel like the Ice Titan just does too much damage, and really? That's it? Alright, anyway, but I feel like the Ice Titan would do too much damage, so anyway, that's something that I'll test way in the future, but nothing I can really do here on Valguero to go ahead and really test these things out, but I'll probably use them to go through the Wyvern trench to just keep getting some more eggs. I'm hoping that I can get a Wyvern pretty soon. I'll have to think of something for next episode. I'm thinking either an Edmontonia or a Gigantophus if I can. I really want both of those. I'd like to be able to get some Spark Powder because I'm running low on shotgun ammo, and I'd like a Gigantophus to help me tame up those Mega Raptors, but I'm kind of just having to come up with random things to do in the meantime just to keep filling in episodes while I wait for my Elder Claws to finally get done so we can try something out, though. There is a few more caves on the map I need to make my way through, so I might try that. But anyway, yeah, that's going to be it for this one, so thank you all so much for watching, and until next time, farewell.